Okay, I think that works. Okay, I think this is working. Yeah, okay, I think this is working a lot better. Okay. Alright, we have the dashboards. Close this. We have the chat. And we have the game. Alright, Anthony, you gotta tell me how this all looks. I had to switch to an Xbox controller. I was using a PlayStation controller with like a third-party app. Wasn't working out too well. All right, so when we last left our hero, I couldn't ring the bell, so now my options are Blighttown or Sens. Let's go to Sens and see what we can do. I guess my other option too is the Catacombs, but I don't want to get stuck down there without the actually, you know what? Let's do this. So I got the item that the Stray Demon was holding, but you know, we know that in the vanilla game, there are, like, the Peculiar Doll shows up. So let's try that. While we wait. Let me see, let's see how this looks. Just gonna use that to monitor. Okay, so the torch wielding guys are back, so that sort of sucks. Oh man, I'm not used to playing. I know, like, the control scheme is the exact same, but I'm just not used to playing games on an Xbox controller. Oh shit, please go away. Oh no. Shit, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, well, I'm glad this actually looks decent. I wish I could figure out how to watch the YouTube stream on my phone to see how... You have no game sound. Okay, hold on. I can fix that. I can fix that. Okay, you should have it now. You should have it now. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. I had desktop audio turned off. So sorry about that. Okay. Let me know if it's too loud or anything. I don't usually stream PC games, so I kind of don't know what this all sounds like. Okay, it's a little loud. Sure, I can lower it. No problem. Let's go ahead and lower that. The annoying thing is like, shit. I can't use DSFix with this mod. So like I can't play like windowed full screen and like have like full access to everything I'm trying to do, you know? It's kind of annoying. You know what I really haven't found yet is a fucking weapon. Well, actually, okay, we're not going to go back to this island because there was a locked door that I clearly need a key for. So, I guess let's go to Sen's Fortress. Yeah, let's go to Sen's. Oh man, he just like duffed me right out of the air. Also, my weapon sucks. Let me know if this audio is too low or anything. I have been reading some of the item descriptions, yes. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Yeah, I have read some of the item descriptions. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I know the souls do something different now, right? Used to cast sorcery. Used to boost attack. Like, are these just raw stats? I guess let's like burn one to find out. Okay. I guess it's like a temporary buff. You know, my man's in here? That's weird.
Well,
okay, he's got the repair box. So it gives you souls and other stuff.
always here.
Wouldn't want to see you go hollow. Alright, let's see what this nonsense is. Sen's Forge. Okay, we got some prowling demons down there. Silva Blind. What's up, Ed Tusk? How you been, bud? I do like that this feels like I'm playing Dark Souls 1 for the first time again. Like, that's one of the best feelings. Man, I've done like nothing to this guy, and I know he's not gonna drop shit either. I need a bleed weapon, man. I can't be doing this with like fucking blunt weapons all day. It's just not good for anybody. Oh. Alright, that was some bullshit. Whoa. That was fucking close. Alright, we're about halfway there. Provided I don't like fuck this up and die. Ed, you're missing out on a real experience not having played these games. There's nothing like playing Dark Souls for the first time, man. I wish I could get that feeling back. That's actually like when this mod was released, I was actually very excited because I feel like I might feel that way again, and I sort of do, you know, like. Oh, fucking God. Fucking son of a bitch. I guess I don't have a single bleed weapon yet. No, I mean, that was my fault. I shouldn't have been so close to his leg. That was my fault. Okay. Traps are still there. That's kind of funny. It's weird that they moved Andre there. I don't really get that. Yeah, dying really is the best part. It forces you to learn. Oh, come on. Thanks for the follow, Ed. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's weird. My alert didn't go off. Actually, before I do this again, let me test something on the stream real quick. That's weird, they're not showing up. That's why. Okay. Mystery solved. John Nitty. Wow. Like, randomly he was in your game, or wait, like, did you invite him? I've ran into a couple fighting game people playing League of Legends back in the day. Well, I haven't played League in forever. I ran into Unknown a couple times playing League. Oh my God. I'm trying to think of where else I can go, because I feel like I shouldn't go here yet. Although, you know what we can do? So, Anthony, are there, like, boss weapons or anything in this game? Like, what happens if I just use... I mean, fuck it. Let's just use it. No, like, it's giving me a warning. Maybe I shouldn't use that. Oh, wow, it literally casts a sorcery. Yeah, the Mets got Familia back, but they traded, or they didn't trade him, but Flores left. So, that's kind of sad. I always like Flores. Okay, so there are boss weapons. But do those motes count as boss souls? Like, I'm not one to, like, want, like, a walkthrough or anything, but, like, I also don't want to accidentally use something. Flores was a utility infield player that they just, like, underutilized. He came through in the clutch so many times. He would just hit game-winning home runs constantly. Wait, why don't I have fast roll anymore? Just give me fast roll. Also, Familia, like, lost his edge after 2015. Like, he really hasn't been good. So, he'll be a good 8th inning man, I guess. But I don't have much hopes for him, if I'm being completely honest with you. Get away. Oh my god, I missed both of those. Oh, okay, we're chipping him out much faster. What's 425 of 425? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, fuck. Oh, Mariano Rivera. I thought you were talking about like a Rivera that the Mets got. I was like, who the fuck are you talking about? Shit. That was a greedy hit right there. That was so greedy. Got him. Alright, what do you give? Yeah, how do you know any of this? Okay, we got the Hawk Ring and a chunk. Okay, great. And a good amount of souls, too. Okay, I mean, it extends bow range. Can't really do much about that. Alright, let's go to work. Go down, Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you, I shouldn't be here. Yeah, I shouldn't be here. You can't even touch these guys. I'm gonna give up that 5,000 souls. I'm not going back for that. We got the Hawk Ring. We're out. Okay. Okay, I know what we can do. We should be checking out the other side of the Berg. Yeah. Bye-bye. And unfortunately, I did watch someone play this a little bit, so I know a key that I missed. It's not like game changing or anything. Oh my fucking god, fuck you. But I made it through this whole section of the Berg without lighting the bonfire because I missed the key. So. This is a key right here. I totally missed that. That's okay though. I actually always forget about this little area in general. That dog is pissed. Now we can free Griggs. Yeah, see, I already did this. I think I just dropped onto a roof to get down here and like totally forgot about the other part. I really gotta pump some vitality. I have no health. That was fucking close. Griggs is in here. There we go. Hello, Griggs.
Brilliant.
Cool. Oh, someone kindled the bonfire. Fuck you. Oh my god. Playing on this Xbox controller is really fucking me up. I keep hitting the trigger to bring up my shield. Yeah, I heard he got like scammed out of an apartment. That's pretty shitty. I saw that on Twitter. I also saw that it's actually common. like, there are just, like, shitty real estate agents that do that to, like, people on visas. Like, people who are just there for, you know, like, obviously they're not from Japan. Like, I hear it happens all the time. Which is, like, unbelievably shitty. Yeah, I did this whole area without ever lighting this. Like a fucking moron. I just want to see something. Wow. They implemented the Demon Souls mechanic. I thought I had more life than I did. That's really rad that they put that in. That's very cool. Okay, so when you beat the Taurus Demon, it gives you the key for this watchtower, so let's go ahead and do this. Well, let's go down to the forest. My club's +5, so I should be able to kill people. Do you have the... No, only on here is the repair box. Okay. Oh, dear Jesus. It's really sick that, like, it takes away your life when you die. Those guys are Stone Guardians, and they cast an extreme slow on you sometimes. Yeah, the game is a lot of, like, two-shot, but, like, it's really just like, okay, if you see him putting his sword up, just run away, and you can get out of range. I was just getting greedy. The game just teaches you not to be greedy. That's, like, the moral of the story in this game. See, like, I could two-shot him, I just wasn't two-handing the weapon. See, no problem. Yeah, Anthony, I have to agree with you. They are my most hated enemy as well. Especially because you encounter them so early. They can be so devastating. But I mean, a +5, you know, club. You fuck them up. He almost got the shot off on him. What's the lore? Why are we on? Okay, so I don't know what the lore is of this mod, but Dark Souls 1, there was a curse placed on humanity, I guess by, like, the powers that be, right? So there was a curse placed on humanity, and it turned people into undead, so it was the curse of the undead. And the king, Gwyn, and there's like so much backstory. Okay, let's start further back. So, in like the dawn of time, dragons ruled the earth, or whatever this world is. And the primeval man, so like the first human, was born underground and eventually found fire. And near the fire, they found like the dark soul. And when the dark soul was found, it was found by Gwyn, the king, and he split it into 4 pieces, 5. One for himself, one for the Queen of Izalith, one for the 4 kings, and I think that's it. And one for Gravelord Nito. He was the first undead. So Gwyn defeats the dragons because one dragon betrayed the other dragons. He had no scales, and he was essentially like outcast by the dragons. So he turned on them. And in doing that, he told Gwyn what the dragon's weakness was, and it was lightning. So that's how like lightning spells came into play. Like Gwyn discovered how to harness lightning. So they kill the dragons, the Age of Man begins, but then the curse of the undead starts spreading. And so what Gwyn decides to do is to ship off all of the undead to an asylum in the north. Basically like exile all of them and imprison them. And you are one of those undead. And you've been like rotting in this prison cell for however long until another undead comes and rescues you. See, this is the weird shit. A crystal golem spawns right here. Why? Like, that's so weird. Sorry, I gotta try to deal with him. I almost killed myself there. I almost rolled right off that ledge. Okay, so there's no bonfire here. That's groovy. So he ships off all the undead. You're in a prison cell, and then a knight finds your cell, and he throws you down a key. And the key unlocks your cell, and then you find that guy. Oh shit. And then you find that guy later on smashed into his own cell and dying. So you find him like a couple minutes later. Anthony, you could be right. I know a lot about Dark Souls. I don't know everything about Dark Souls, so you could be completely right. So you find that knight, and his name is Oscar, and he comes from the distant land of Astora. And he tells you of a prophecy that says the chosen undead will ring the bell of awakening and stop the curse of the undead. And he thought that he was the chosen undead, but it's clearly not meant to be because he is now rotting in a prison cell, dying. Right? Like he's mortally wounded. He can't continue his quest. So, you being the good old chap that you are, you tell him that you'll continue his quest for him. And so you venture on, and you eventually escape the prison, and now your quest is to find the Bell of Awakening and to end the curse of the undead. So that's how you start off on your adventure. That's essentially the intro cutscene and the starting area of the game. And then you just learn about the rest through reading item descriptions and some character interactions with NPCs. And it's really cool. Moonlight Grove, the Old Wilderness. I like how this person changed the area names. I think that's very cool. I remember when I first found that, I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like, why does that tree of all trees matter? do not know what lurks around these corners here. Is this guy dead? I guess he fell from above. Okay. Well, that's new. Yeah, okay. I knew those guys were coming. I actually forget that these guys even attack. Like, there's so few of these things in the game. Okay. The Reinforced Club. Okay. So I guess it's just the bonfire down here, really. Now there was a stone guardian in this path. Oh, crystal lizard, crystal lizard, crystal lizard. That was fucking dirty. That was dirty as shit. That might have been like the dirtiest trick they've played in this mod. You know, I'll hand that one to them. The Zweihander. Okay. Now, I did, like, go to the Moonlight Butterfly the other day, so I know that it's a double boss fight. Which I'm not really looking forward to. But that's okay. What I am interested in is Beatrix able to be summoned in this mod? So let's go find that out together. See, like I keep hitting this fucking trigger, thinking that it's my L1 button, because I'm playing on an Xbox pad. I know there's at least one Stone Guardian in here. Fucking asshole. What's your fucking problem, dude? I don't like that these guys show up. I'm really not a fan of that. Like, you can't plan your attacks. Like, come on. What is that? This is a funny one. So these things are enemies, these snakes. But they don't actually ever come down and attack you unless you hit them. I never understood that. I feel like it's one of those unfinished things. Okay, so... Again. Bullshit. It's that primo bullshit. Well, Beatrix can be summoned, so you're Beatrice, so that'll help. So I guess what I have to do is I have to rush the golem in this fight and let her deal with the butterfly. I feel like that's probably the only way that's going to work. Let's see how it goes. Ow. Oh, Beatrice, you are fucking my day up right now. That's very whack. Let's try it. You know, let's just try to do it ourselves. Where the hell am I going? Oh, unless can we get very cheap with this? How cheap can we get with this? Well, that's what I get for trying to be cheap. Alright. Has to be done. It's doable. It's very difficult, but very doable. I do want to try something. No, it's so much better. I'm sure I could get an angle on it and just cheese them, but whatever. Yeah. Why did I get greedy? Yeah, this game does have very cool enemy design. I completely agree. I think it's not like the most original, like, okay, crystal golems, okay, you know, like giant bugs, butterflies, but like they all have like this weird, disturbing take on them. Like that big crystal that's on his shoulder, that houses a person. Like these golems, oh my god. Anyway, that big crystal, the one sticking out over here, that, like, these golems are effectively jailers. So the person who creates the golems, Seath the Scaleless, imprisons people in those golems. Every fucking time. I do it every fucking time. That was close. Huh. Okay, we're in a pickle. Okay, you have to kill him before you reach the end. You can't go around him at all. Okay, well, I mean, I got him into one hit, so that's fine. So the way you hit the butterfly without a bow or without using spells, you actually saw him do it, but he will like eventually just rest on the bridge and he will charge up this big attack. So like during that charge period, you could just wail on him. But this is one of those bosses where like if you're a magic user, it's super simple. Whereas if you're a melee build, like most people probably are, on their first playthrough at least, it can be quite difficult to like figure out his pattern. Oh, did not dodge that. Oopsie. God. Come on. Yeah, so like what he's doing right there, that's when you attack him as a melee. Okay. Gotta kill him like right now. Okay, that's one. Man, what a rush. I feel like I'm playing this for the first fucking time again. That was risky. I should have rolled the other way. That can one-shot you. Oh shit, I'm out of Estus. Fuck. Not good. I almost went in for one more hit. I'm nervous. Like this is a relatively easy fight, but I am nervous right now. we're gonna get in this time. I just gotta like make it to the butterfly with more than no Estus. It's funny that Beatrice is pretty useless in this fight. It's even funnier because she's useless in the other fight you can summon her for. Even more so. Yeah. I did not have a good setup for that. Okay. Oh shit. Damn, I could have killed that golem so fast. I didn't realize I was out of stamina. Like that was completely my bad for just not paying attention. See, Ed, the reason that like I don't think I definitely wouldn't call it AIDS, but like the reason I don't think this sort of gameplay is bad is because it's always your fault. Like it's very rare in a Souls game for you to like die to real bullshit. Like things like it's always a bad decision you made that gets you in trouble 9 times out of 10. Not to say that the game is perfect, not to say that like bosses don't have glitches and like, not saying that. There's definitely issues, but most of the time it's your own fault. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Time to play safe. We just gotta hit it one more time. Sweet victory. It's Dusk of Elysium.
It is thou who rescuest me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Elysium. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Elysium, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Yes.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
That's weird. Her signature should appear there. I wonder if it goes somewhere else. I mean, knowing this mod, there will be an enemy up here. Okay, we got an ember. Okay, okay, it appears up here. Grass, crest, shield, and a homeward bone. Grass crest is lightly imbued with magic with slightly. Okay, great. Same effect.
I am Dusk of. It isn't. I should.
Okay, so she has the same stuff. That's fine.
If thou art in need, I wish to be a.
Oh my god. I've never done that before. That was 10,000 souls. I'm going back for that. You best believe. Okay, well, now I'm slow. So let's be true Dark Souls players. Just go naked. Great. All right. Trying to think of where I can go next. I guess I could like try Sens again. Yeah, I mean, let's see if we like have the strength for Sens at all. I'm gonna go this way. I do need to end this very soon though. I am so glad I killed that boss. It's funny, like the first time I like went to that boss, I was like, there's no fucking way. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to do that. Okay. So I'm surprised that opened. Dr. God. Okay, we still have these guys. All right. I do want to see something real quick. Seat the scales imbued as winged creations with a piece of his soul. The butterfly's gleam is an omen for stray maidens, as the hulking crystal golems are never far behind. Special beings have special souls. Use the soul of the butterfly to release its magic, or feed to the ravenous to release what power remains within. Okay, so my question is, why am I able to open that door now? Because I wasn't before. Well, in any event, thank you so much for watching. I will stream again on Friday for Resident Evil 2. I'm hoping to get the game a little bit early, within the next day or two. So hopefully when I start streaming on Friday with RE2 at 8:30, it'll be like much later in the game, so you could see some cool stuff. If you're looking for guides, go ahead and subscribe to me on YouTube. It's youtube.com/SweetJohnnyCage. Be uploading those for RE2 over the next couple weeks. And yeah, I guess that's it. Ed, thanks so much for hanging out. And anybody else still in the chat, really appreciate it. All right. Yeah, you guys have a great night. See you later.